Good afternoon, guys, and happy hump day. It's July 26, 2017. Welcome to the Daily Mix TV's afternoon edition. So tech junkies and web developers alike are cheering. Adobe is finally retiring Flash in 2020. HTML5 is the new standard for many, as it doesn't overcomplicate things such as Flash has over the last couple of years. While an innovation for its time for sure, Adobe's Flash began its death spiral a couple of years ago with the many bugs that hackers had been able to manipulate and create havoc for consumers and creative professionals alike. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing how developers and web coders use HTML5 to create more fun and engaging experiences on platforms. You know, it's been in play for the last few years. It's a much smoother experience than Flash, and frankly, I'm excited to see what happens. Stay tuned, we'll keep you updated. Now, it used to be that Barnes & Noble was the king of bookstores. And in the last decade, as we all know, Amazon and Apple's iBooks, amongst a constellation of other competitors, has eaten into the once storied retailer's profits, resulting in their stock, as an example, taking a 30% nosedive this year alone. Now, yesterday it came out that an activist investor who claims he's acquired a significant share of the company is asking the bookseller to sell, and that drove a significant rally in yesterday's trading for Barnes & Noble. Now, it has been long speculated that they would sell, especially given the lower foot traffic, smaller location count, and the late-to-game adoption of digital book distribution. So let's play devil's advocate for a second. Let's say the activist is successful. I think Amazon's going to get blocked by the Federal Trade Commission. So who acquires it? Now, here's an interesting thought. What if it were a company like Time Inc.? They've got a publishing arm, they've got media divisions, and they have products. That would be an interesting play for a retail footprint like Barnes & Noble. Now, basically, no matter what happens, Barnes & Noble has three choices. Go private and buy back the stock, keep doing business as the status quo and die a slow, miserable, and painful death, or sell to someone who wants to use it as a strategic purpose. We'll see what happens. Every day we hear of another mom and pop store or restaurant in New York City that's closing due to exorbitant rents. So word came down yesterday that Union Square Staples Republic, which is a Thai noodle shop, and seafood destination Blue Water Grill will be closing in the next year, with both citing rents as the cause. Republic dropped into Union Square about 20 years ago at a time when it was riddled with drugs, crime, and homelessness, while Blue Water Grill has been there about the same. Now, the landlord who owns the building Republic is in cited that the taxes when Republic first moved in were $90,000 per year. Now the building gets slammed by $476,000 in taxes in less than 20 years. That's insane. So it's exactly why the rise of the food hall and sort of roll-up co-ops have grown so much in New York City. For a restaurateur to open in a food hall, the cost of entry is a matter of the deal you make with the operator in terms of profit sharing, with very little upfront cost and risk. Now, with a standalone operation, it'll cost you north of $500,000 just to open the front door. So as we see the death of mom and pop stores and restaurants as standalones in New York, LA, and Miami, we will see more roll-up and hall-type activity grow. My name is Sean Patrick Hillman. I'm the CEO of Hill Story Marketing. I'm also the editor-in-chief of the Daily Mix TV. We would love to hear from you. Please email us at thedailymixtv@gmail.com. Have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow.